Thank you so much for attending my presentation about Colm, a highly underrated unit. And first, let's talk about his traits. Colm brings your standard thief utility to the table. Thieves tend to have high speed but low HP and defensive growths. Normally, while their avoid is high, they still want to avoid combat due to their frailty. This is not the case with Colm. Colm can actually contribute a lot in the early game owing to the high number of axe wielders prior to the root split, and his thief utility remaining useful on every map where his combat would not be as strong, though he can still pick up the occasional chip kill even in those chapters. Later on in the game, monsters become the most prevalent enemies you'll face, which means the Colm being sword locked hampers him a lot less than you'd expect it to, provided he was given enough levels to keep up with the rest of your main units. Moreover, Colm supports two units that are very good in the Sacred Stones that you'll probably be using regardless, Mulder and Kyle. Mulder is often regarded as one of the best units in Sacred Stones thanks to both his bulk and access to light magic and Slayer upon promotion. When promoted, he and Colm share the same movement speed, further making this a sound combination which increases Colm's dodging abilities even further. Kyle takes this one step further and also increases Colm's defense when paired up, though it can be slightly more tricky to set this up due to Kyle's high movement. Colm can also be paired up with Nami for explosive crit rates, though this pairing requires you to use Nami too, who is often regarded as one of the weakest units in Sacred Stones besides Marissa and the trainee units. Colm's promotion further increases his ability to contribute in combat, and Assassin is the clear choice for the extra point of Constitution over Rogues, as by the time he's ready to promote, you will likely have recruited or be about to recruit Renak. He is also the best Assassin candidate in the game, as Joshua likes to go into Swordmaster, and his only other competition, Marissa, should really never be used in a serious playthrough. Moreover, while he loses the ability to steal from enemies as an assassin, he retains the ability to use lockpicks and can still easily open chests for you. There are very few steal-only items beyond this point that aren't either lockpicks or red gems, and if you really want those items, it won't hurt you to bring Renak alongside Colm for those chapters. Now, all of this seems great, but Colm has to use the very rare and valuable Ocean Seal to promote, which already hampers his potential value, right? Wrong. Ocean Seal is only useful for promoting two units in the game, Colm and a Pirate Path Ross. However, Ross is a unit that requires investment and can still potentially end up shaky and doesn't provide any additional utility unlike Colm. While his water walking may seem cool, it's rarely super useful, and you already have a much better unit who doesn't mind water that you recruit in the same chapter as Ross, Vanessa. If you want an early axe wielder, Ross's father Garcia also joins in the exact same chapter as Ross and uses a hero crest to promote, or you can take Ross down the fighter path instead of pirate. This gives Colm near exclusive access to the Ocean Seal. In conclusion, Colm provides a lot of early utility and can very easily be turned into a solid combat unit later on while providing and receiving support from some of Sacred Stone's better units. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.